Welcome back to Luxor 3. Hopefully this time with the proper audio mixing. Let's just get on with it. Horus, who rules the land of the living, is the next target of Set. Set has long coveted the power of Horus and the love of the people. Something like that, anyways. Alright, so, never really brought this up, I guess just because it was probably self-explanatory, but this is one of quite a few stages, and we've seen at least 2 already, that have split paths. 3, actually, like, besides this one. And, I think they're a great alternative to, the stages in the other Luxor games, where, well, bluntly, I never played much of Luxor 1, so I don't even know if they had splitting paths. But in Luxor 2, they would just be 2 completely separate paths. And, there would just be 2 sets of spears rolling. And, those are nice. But I think, this is a great alternative to that. Because it's not like it makes it any easier. Like there will come a stage that will wind up being very difficult because of the splitting paths. Just what I wanted. And there we go. Final chain. And something that I never realized until late into my first playthrough, if you notice at the bottom, that scarab represents the amount of waves that are left to complete the stage. This only applies to the classic mode and the onslaught levels. With the other modes, it's not there because you know they work differently. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about, the difficulty. Like, I am in no danger right here, but in Luxor 2, I've never had the spears get this far. Like, except maybe like once or twice. Cultivator of the Oasis. And here we have our final new mode, Crossing the Nile. A scarab is trapped on the riverbank with its load of spears. You can eliminate it if you can clear a path to it. But apparently we're just gonna ignore all these other scarabs. They're not important. And by not important, I just mean you don't have to deal with all these guys. Like these are indefinite waves that they'll never run out. So I'm supposed to keep that in mind. So here's pretty easy. Well, no, I can make this work. I can make this work very well. Yep, let's just, there we are. A nice combo to boot. So yeah, that's all there is to the mode. It does get a bit more complex. Although to see that you'd have to play the proper Crossing the Nile mode in free play. Crossing the Nile in the adventure mode is very easy. New store item unlocked. Oh, that's right. Now, as a result of getting 25,000 points, we can now use these glass spheres. And you know what? I changed my mind about before. I'll probably buy some of these little aesthetics. Man, I'm not gonna buy them all. I do want to focus on upgrades because they are important. But yeah, just do keep in mind that I have changed my mind on that. Whoops. Oh yeah, and this is Apep's water, in which the snake just kinda just hangs out. Don't really do much of anything with his life. Eh. I mean, you'd think he'd do something about these spheres, but I guess he's just lazy. Would have been really satisfying if that was the last wave. This here is the Match Highlighter. It is the most useless ability in the game. Like, the only way this would be helpful is if you're in a tense situation and need to figure out what moves to make fast. But like, other than that, it's entirely useless. I'm probably not even gonna bother upgrading it at all. I would most certainly highly recommend saving this upgrade for last, because all it does is just increase the time that you can do it. Oh man, there was a golden scarab there. Oh well. Buried in the sands of time. Personally, I think this is one of my favorite stages just based on the aesthetic alone. I don't know, I just really like it. Gameplay-wise, it puts up a pretty good challenge. Although I will say that this part right here is just a bit wobbly for my tastes, if that makes any sense. Oops. That wasn't what I meant to do. Here's the wild ball. Unlike in a certain other game, you won't be seeing much of it here. And it's also one of the few power-ups that cannot be upgraded. Oh, well, something I guess. Yeah, I didn't think this through very well. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. Yes. This here is the pyramid blocker. As you can probably guess, it basically blocks a certain amount of spheres from entering the pyramid. it is almost crucial to have this fully upgraded before, like, let's just say, just like the final two or three chapters, because the game, I'm still having an easy time with the game so far, but believe me, it will get difficult. Oh. This right here I probably haven't gone over yet. That is Speed Shot. It does exactly what you think it does. It basically makes your shots go faster. And in addition, it also kind of gives you beam to show you where your shot's gonna land, although considering you already have a marker for that, I'm not sure why it's still there. Yeah, it looks cool. You know, we have another simple enough puzzle. Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, most of the puzzles in the adventure mode are really easy. I'm not sure if I mentioned that already. And if for some reason you are struggling on one of them, you can actually choose to skip the puzzles if you so desire. Which is a good thing, because there's a certain puzzle that I will absolutely need to talk about in the future. Fireball. I'll save that for the next move. Yeah, big explosion. Alright, I've got a big one coming here. Oh, I don't know how good that was, but let's see. Yeah, I got 6 or 7 coins from that. It's pretty good. Alright. Next up, Stone by Stone. I mean, probably the worst level title in the game, but I mean, it's just a level title. As for the actual level itself, it's pretty good. Something nice about the Scorpion is that, unlike in Luxor 2, I don't know why I keep talking about the game as if I've already played it on this channel, but in Luxor 2, if you clear out a wave before the new one comes in, and you've already grabbed the Scorpion, the Scorpion will just disappear. But luckily in this game, they changed it so that now, if I were to have cleared that chain, it would go straight to this one here. get a chain going. Oh, there we go. That's something, right? Alright, slow down, and now... I believe the final stage is next. Up to 2 minutes and 20 seconds now. Well, guess we may as well talk about now. This is color sort. It will sort all the colors and make life easier for you. And, well, since we're probably gonna get it again, I might as well just talk about it right now. This item is not as broken as a lot of people make it out to be. Like, I'm not saying it's not broken, because, well, it kind of is. But after what I've witnessed in Luxor 2, you could get way more overpowered than color swap. Because in Luxor 2, every time you clear a wave, you get a free item, and that item will most of the time be a screen nuke or a item that lets you pierce through any orb of any color and it gives you like 40 hits, it feels like. Yeah, you can be more broken than this. The way I see color swap, well, color sort, I mean, it feels more so just a way to just sort, just to give you an idea, just to help you be able to choose what color you want next. Oh, there's the color sort. There's the match highlighter again. Always useless. Because color sort won't always help you. Like, in this case, it wouldn't do much for me, because there's still a few spheres that are left in single. But I think it helps you choose what items you want to get. Just since every three hits you get an item. Well, every 3 hits in a row. Well, you probably get the idea. Well, with that, we've now unlocked. This is a bonus stage. Maybe this time I'll do better. Maybe this time I can get like some huge bonuses. Sometimes you'll have them in pairs like that. I recommend not really wasting your time with them unless they're like the closest things to you. There we go. Now that is a good bonus round, if I do say so myself. Alright. What can I get at the store? Guess I'll upgrade Color Cloud, that's always a good addition. Pyramid Blocker, might as well get that out of the way now. And since we got the points, why don't we try out the glass spheres next time? we have the essence of Horus, or Aurus, or I don't know how to pronounce it. I just pronounce whatever feels easiest to pronounce, that's all there is to it. So next time, well, guess we'll just have to see what happens now, won't we?